You found me at a compromising time. It's not that I didn't want you to find me here. It's that I didn't think you would. I was just thinking, you and I remind me of two others I met so long ago. I could barely remember them. If I'm being honest with you, I've seen so many come, so many leave, and so many never ever return. That it's humbling whenever I meet someone like you, whenever I meet someone who, despite it all, gives me hope, back in reality, back in the way of things, and gives me the courage to keep going. The feeling that I'm not beyond help. It makes me have something more, something that I can believe in. When I see you, when I look into your eyes, I see both a soldier with a heart full of fire and someone who I dread. I have nightmares of losing. That order I tried to give you, of you staying with me forever, is because I can't bear to see you taken away and put into something else, or worse, lost forever, caught by your own inconsistencies. Faults are not to blame. The world is. And I hate it. From the bottom of my heart. The world is a place that I despise in its current state. Far too many, with greed. Whether it be our enemies or our friends. In truth, it doesn't matter. That's not why I do what I do. What I do, all of it, is precisely what I believe in. What I believe will lead us to success and ultimately happiness. I still need to find what it means, what I should do. It's not so cut and dry when you're in a captain's position, fighting for something you believe in, while at the same time trying to protect someone in a way that favors them, in a way that makes them your everything. In that way, I must apologize, Cadet. I've done something unfortunate. I've been unbiased with most, but I cannot say the same with you. I have given you so much more than was asked, and for that, you have my apologies. Instead, I'll give you even more than that. Because damn it, orders are orders, but at the end of the day, I'm still a man madly in love with you. I would never like to admit it in front of others, that I have a weakness, and that weakness is you. That I have a strength, and that strength is in having you near me. I've become weak since we've known each other. But do you think I'll regret it, Cadet? No. I don't have time to regret things, not in my watch. In fact, I think it's just as important that you understand who I am. Deep down, that you understand that I'm serious about you. And that I'm serious about protecting you too. There are many reasons, none of which you should concern yourself with. After all, paperwork goes to your superiors. Now, before I get flooded with things, I need something from you. And it won't be easy. I need you to promise me, Cadet. Promise me you won't get yourself in over your head, or I won't sign these papers, even at risk of a court-martial. It doesn't matter to me. My job of getting revenge can be done without a unit. Just more would die. And I think they understand. I'm not budging with you. That's why you've been entrusted to my care and my judgment. And I will see to it that you stay vigilant in what you do, and that you die on the training field instead of on the actual one. Because, Cadet, I'm not gonna see any more of my loved ones die. Not now, not ever.
There will be those that don't take me serious on this, and that's fine. I'm not here to convince people, nor am I here to impress you or anyone else. I'm just here to ensure you're alive and well, and mine. And of course, that last part is subjective, Cadet. I wouldn't want you getting ahead of yourself and thinking, well, you've got me under your thumb. No, I'm no one's pushover, no one's dog. And everyone who's ever dealt with me knows that. It's not my place to be. It never will. And to that extent, I would tell you, for all that it's worth, I will always treat you as you deserve. And if I fail at it, you can have yourself a go at me. I can definitely accommodate somehow.
I think we've got a steep road, though. But there's going to be a lot of things that just make our lives difficult going forward from here. There's two main reasons for that. One, the collapse of our government structure. What once were loyal dogs are no longer. In fact, they're dangerous to us. At least in a certain sense. As for the rest of them, the citizens are precarious, too adventurous, given the state of things outside. Since farming is a thing of the past, given the current state of things, I can only assume that they want more without being able to accomplish it. Just like those who came before us, we don't have time for complacency. We must improve or lose our lives. We either succeed as a whole or die as a whole. It doesn't change the fact of my revenge, but it does change the fact of everything else. If we are to succeed, me and you, Cadet, I need your trust that no matter what they say, we will do things our way. What I can promise you in exchange is that you will become the top of the academy. You will be a living weapon, no matter how much I wish you peace. I can see it in your eyes, the fire burning, and the determination you have to prove all of those who said you couldn't wrong. To tell them that they're nothing special, and to put them in their place. Though I know that's not your motivation, no. You have too big of a heart for that, Cadet. A big, beautiful heart that I enjoy teaching a lesson sometimes. Of course, that's not a teacher to a student. That's a lover to his prey. Now, I wouldn't want you to get too hot and bothered over my words, but I'm more than happy to show you. both your place in my heart and your place beside my boot. Now, what is it you desire from this training, cadet? I want to see you, the fire in your eyes, everything you stand for, your entire life blood, and I want to see you fight for it. Do your worst or do your best. Either way, I will see through you. And besides, if you perform properly, you might just get a reward. But let's be honest, cadet. As much as I try and be the tough guy, I'm not that tough. You've seen my collection. You've seen me at my most vulnerable, so you know exactly what you're getting into. And I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me what you feel. Why did you join in the first place? And why me? Why do you steal my heart like this? I question everything, and yet I can't, because I love you so damn much. So, let's put the pettiness behind us, shall we? And make today a day worth remembering. Your orders today are simple, cadet. You are to accompany me on a recon mission around town to check morale of the common people. Clearly, the only way to do that is to experience a nice day on the town. We'll eat food strictly provisional from a place of your choosing. This is once in a lifetime, because you get to make the choices today, at least in part. After all, I may be the commanding officer. That doesn't mean I can't take your opinions into consideration, soldier. Now we have to decide what's going to be on the venue for today. There are some things showing. I may seem like a hard ass sometimes, but I only do it to prepare you for daunting days like this. Or did you think days like this would never come? Come on, cadet. Don't underestimate me, or the warrant officers might have my head. Are you going to take me serious? Good. That's all I needed to know. Excuse me, we're still on duty. That was yes, sir, wasn't it? My hearing was off just a bit. Good. That's what I like to hear. At ease, soldier. No, that was just an accident. I saw a fly on your uniform. That's it. What are you insinuating, soldier? Saying you don't approve of such lies? And what would my reputation have waiting for me if I were to have lied to you? Come now. You know I'm not like that. Besides, I just wanted an excuse. But that's unofficial, so you'll never hear that. Got it? Good. Strictly off the books. Today is an exception. I owe you one, soldier. Now, as for the outfit, we'd normally go in standard duty. Well, standard uniform anyways. But today I can't do that. You should know more than anyone, as much as I'd like to. I must insist you go in casual clothing. We're meant to blend in, as to not impact the credentials of the study, and not make a negative impact on the social structure of the town around us. If we go in casual clothing, we'll more easily blend in. Of course, you're going to be my date. That's your mission, too. Of course, that's only part of the mission. There's going to be a difficult part, I warn you. There is a lot of follow-up paperwork once we get back, but you'll probably enjoy that. At ease, Cadet. We'll make sure that today's mission goes well. Now I want to see you. 15 minutes at the front of the facility, in your best clothing. Go ahead, don't be afraid. Why don't you put on your Sunday best? I'm sure I could see it and appreciate you in a different light. Now, if you'll excuse me, your commanding officer must go get changed as well. Dismissed. Took your time getting down here, didn't you, Cadet? At ease. Looks like you're in a more of a casual outfit. Interesting, to say the least. I appreciate it. Now, where were we? Yes, you'll be acting the part of my significant other. Now, if we get any looks, it doesn't matter. We'll blend right in. Also, just for the purposes of this, I thought it might be interesting if I got you something to start. Something that might make the date even... the mission even more effective. I hope you like it. I named him Bearsy. Because last time I named one Bearsworth, and it's fine. Bearsy is yours to keep, mission or not. As I figure, he belongs with you. As far as what I've seen, you two are quite the match. Both as cute as a button, and you have a button too. I suggest you button it up. I can see a bit too much, Cadet. Unless that was your intention. Good. Though I should say, I'm a bit disappointed you didn't leave it. It was a test, Cadet. You must always look forward and see through the words. I was trying to trick you. You fell for it handedly. Make no mistake, you'll get punishment for that later. But for right now, we have work to do. What is it, that look, Cadet? I see you. I can see you through everything. That slight touch of blush, it suits you. What else? This. If you need anything too elaborate. Of course, now that we're on the date, mission, we must take the utmost time to enjoy it, pretend, and blend in. So we must become like the civilians. Enjoy our time outside, and be wary of our image to others. In essence, we're going to be, well, you know, we're doing important business for the corpse, so don't question my motives. What do you mean I'm being defensive? Yes, never mind. I was being a bit defensive. I'm sorry about that. Now, before we move on, I need you to promise me something. It's nothing too big, but I need you to promise me that you won't say my name too loudly in the public. Last time, I was found out when I was undercover doing something similar to this. No, it's not like that. It wasn't like that. I've never done this particular type of mission with anyone. And in essence, I wouldn't dream of it. All right, Cadet. You've made your point. Now, shall we get going? What are you waiting for, Cadet? Go ahead and grab my arm. There's no sense in hesitating. It is for your mission. Now, there's only two things to keep in mind. I want you to hold on to my arm for dear life. And also, do not, under any circumstances, give up on this date. There will be no turning back. We will complete our mission. Otherwise, there's going to be severe consequences. And you don't want that. Neither do I. So, we'll leave it at that. Don't think I don't see you, Cadet. I know what you're thinking. This is all for the Captain's vision, and you're trying to say that I'm doing this for a non-mission. But even if I was, what's it to you? That's what I thought, Cadet. It is your job to follow me, and my job to lead you, and I'll do it as seriously as I can. Besides, there's quite a lot of things that can be learned from this that will impact your training. It has been entrusted to me to make you into my protege, so I will do just that. What do you mean, am I sure feelings won't get in the way? At what point would that ever cause a problem? I don't see it, personally. Very well, you're free to think what you like. But that doesn't change things, you know. It doesn't change it at all. You're still the apple in my eye. And I'll still try and make those cheeks flush. But which ones, I wonder? Regardless, I need you to know me. Inside and out. Just like you met me at the bar. Just like I showed you my sanctuary. There is so much that I still have yet to show you. So much that I need to show you for your own good. Of course, there may be some unintentionally fun and nice things about it, but that doesn't change. This is training of a different sort. Now, more importantly, what is it going to take to convince you that this is a legitimate operation? A crepe, is it? Then fine, Cadet. We'll have that crepe. As well as anything else it takes. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Just mind yourself. Don't get carried away in the moment. Otherwise, I'll be forced to. Well, I'll be forced to do something you won't like. Like make you eat stinky beans. It is my reprimandation as a commanding officer. You need to take into command what it takes to justify your actions, and never mind. We aren't getting anywhere with this. Besides, it's my job to make it work out, so what kind of crepe? Interesting. I knew you'd pick something sweet. I just didn't expect that. Fascinating, Cadet. I fear I'm getting more information from you than I mean, of the surroundings that someone of your age and demographic would enjoy a crepe is telling. Clearly, we need to make crepes more available so morale will rise and the as I was saying, the operation must commence as was previously discussed. Now, shall we go to this crepe stand? one for you, and of course, I suppose it is my duty to try one as well. If it's poisoned, excuse me. I'll take the first bite for you. Good. Doesn't seem to be poisoned. And what are you getting upset for? I merely did what was necessary, and I could have saved your life. Where's the gratification? Where's the gratitude? I don't understand. Fine. I'll apologize. Perhaps it was beyond the call of duty. And plus, it was something you were looking forward to, so you have my sincerest apologies, Cadet. What do you mean I don't sound sincere? I'm doing things the best that I know how, and this is the only way I know. Huh. I couldn't tell a good apology, you say? Well, I challenge you on that. Please, won't you forgive me? Still not good enough. Huh. Fine. What does it take to make a good apology to you? Kiss like that, Cadet. You overstepped the chain of command, and I suppose it's fine. I can't hold it against you. It was a wise decision. It made us blend into the crowd more as simple lovers and not militant personnel. And thank you, I suppose. With all due respect, soldier, calling me cute, it's not something I'm used to hearing, and quite inappropriate to call your commanding officer. I mean, to call someone as dignified as me cute. I don't think it suits me. And you're free to disagree, but there's only so much I can do. Now, as for the rest of it, we'll need to get a move on if we're going to make our appointment at the restaurant. They say you're not supposed to eat dessert before dinner, but it's fine this time. Yes, I did say not to be formal in this. This is off protocol, but we'll have to in order to fool the surroundings into thinking we're a loving couple. What do you mean? You think we are? Already? I suppose that's the case. This is flustering me far more than I intended it to. But I suppose that's what's needed. The earnest feelings, so you're more intimidating than I thought, Cadet. You've done something even I didn't think of. Hopeless. Me? That is uncalled for. I am anything but helpless, Cadet. And I'll have you respect me. I did say Cadet, when I shouldn't have. Should I call you something else? For the time being. Fine. Then I shall. If you haven't understood it already, I'm extremely out of my element, so I'm unsure of how to face you in this way. But I'll do my best. First thing that comes to mind is that you would be, a pancake, 'cause you're... No, that's not why I was saying you're a pancake, no. It was supposed to be a... Never mind. I'll just try again. My sharpened blade. No, it doesn't have a ring to it like the others. My hilt. No. My sheath, because what happened the other night, No, that's not why I said it. I should probably think of better reasons and... Aha! My teddy bear. Or my... You are rather like a stuffed animal to me. Bearsy with you, and you, a teddy bear yourself, my love. Saying my love is even more embarrassing than facing all these feelings I have for you. It's intimidating to face them, if I'm being honest with you, because they are exactly that. Things I've never truly had to deal with. Things that I didn't expect to find again in my life. Usually I go by the metric, one and done. Things that do not get a second chance, and you're an exception to that, Cadet. I mean, Teddy. You're a very special exception to that. And I hope you'll cherish Bearsy. Someone who I used to know treasured Bearsy so much. You know, I half believe that stuffed animals have hearts of their own, souls even, that they console you in your dreams when you feel sad, because I've seen them myself. And I hope you can believe in that rhetoric too, if only to give yourself peace of mind. Now, before it gets too late, my teddy bear, let's get to the first of the many destinations. Here we are. Since it's a central square of the town, we don't have to walk very far between destinations. It'll save us time in the end. Now, as for the restaurant of choosing, I have reservations, one at each. You pick which one we actually book. Ah, a fine choice. The rustic tastes and hearty meals are known quite well throughout the city. I think you'll enjoy it. Breakfast or brunch? Which one do I choose? Breakfast certainly seems to be the most important meal of the day, but since we ate the crepe, do we consider it as such? I'm going to respectfully decline. I'm thinking something hearty like Eggs Benedict would be perfect for me. As we already have eaten a meal, it won't be excessive and I can enjoy something quite extravagant with you. What do you think you'll be getting? Teddy. Do you even like that name? Should I call you something else? For some reason, what came to mind was a sky walrus. To think I'd see the day when I would come up with a nonsensical name for someone that I have a passion for. It's so beyond unlike me that I just have to laugh. It's all right. But more importantly, I hope you get enough food. Sometimes it looks like you're malnourished. And it's my job as well to take care of that. Now, at ease, let's enjoy our meal. Here it comes. It's as delicious as I anticipated. No, even better. It's been so long since I've had this dish. I'm grateful that we live in a world where modern delicacies still get served. It's much better than the primordial slop we get in our rations, especially when we're out on the field. I understand it must be preserved, but that doesn't excuse the lack of flavor, the lack of decadence. I could do better in my sleep. Yes, I may be somewhat of a cook, but it doesn't change the fact that I rarely have time. There's far too much to accomplish in the day. In a man of my stature, Why are you giggling? Is it... Somehow I knew this would happen. But I suppose I should just grin and bear it. It's not within my control. My height, my stature is of no concern to this, and... You're rather difficult to deal with, aren't you? Not bad. I see you've enjoyed your meal as well. Now, shall we go to the next destination? Place I think you'll enjoy, given your trending clothing and how you seem to be within the ends of society. And with all due respect, you are quite stylish and have a good aura about you. I don't know how else to put it. I think that you look amazing, and that I think that you're accomplishing the mission in an exemplary way. So, your natural finesse made you the perfect candidate for it. Now, as I was saying, we must be off to the next destination. Here we are. It's quite a simple one. A trendy clothing store. I thought it might be good for you to experience civilian life at times, and it's relevant to the mission because I need to test you and your ability to blend in. Yes, I was already complimenting that, but this is for proof of concept. That was the training. Yes, just like that. Of course, I could always join you if you're looking for something more difficult and maybe more fun. I'm only jesting with you, as it would be extremely dangerous for me to join you in the changing room. So, put on your most alluring clothing. I'll, of course, be outside. Then once you're done, we can head to stage 3. My secret plan. It's, well, something you'll enjoy, my little teddy bear. A stunning outfit. Something befitting of someone of your caliber. You're like a refined gem in that. Someone who deserves so much recognition, and yet, still, you look green. Try something else. This outfit, it looks quite alluring. Something that I could say makes my loins a bit... excuse me. That would be against protocol, so... Yes. The next one, please. I had no idea you could pull off such youth. I'm practically staggered. Incredible. I must applaud you. You've more than outdone my expectations. And now I think it's time we both went for a nice, enjoyable, well, walk home. Of course, you'll be getting all of these outfits for certain purposes of, the secret plan, the stage 3. Yes, that's what it is. Of course, I'm out of my element. What would you expect that I do this often? No, I don't often have time for things like this. Far often than not, I am practicing in order to save myself and my allies and get revenge on the cursed. But that's not what we should be talking about. It is neither the mission nor anything else. Now follow me. Stage 3 must begin. It's quite simple, really. There is a place I wish to take you. Once more, a place I don't show many, as it's a bit embarrassing, but there's no helping it. If I'm to show you all of myself, then this includes this location as well. Hello. Yes, we would like to purchase a small stuffed animal. It's their choice. It never ceases to frighten me when they call me by name. It tells how much I've been here, and yet it's such a shame that I have much to learn yet about the intricacies that go into designing proper stuffed animals. You can never have too many, despite what others may tell you. They are a source of power, of strength and comfort, where other things cannot help. Even brave soldiers have stuffed animals. If you ask me, at least some of them do, myself included. Regardless of the stature of it, the impact is enormous. Such a small creature, item, but I consider them creatures. And yet they impact so many lives. From the smallest bab to the oldest of elderly, they can bring comfort and joy. I hope to emulate them someday. My memory, or perhaps my presence, can bring that too. I wholeheartedly believe it. And yet it will take time. Time yet we don't have. But maybe we can find it. In some way or another. We shall. Fine choice. To tell you the truth, I probably would have chosen that one, Teddy, if you didn't choose it first, and there was still room in my quarters. You haven't seen it. When it's, there's a second one. A second quarters I use for my collection that's strictly kept secret from the unit. I cannot risk my respect, even for such wonderful things. I'll take you there now. It's a small house that used to belong to someone I was dearly close to. Ironically, when we went to the place of memorial, it was quite nearby. But now it sits here. What's left of it? An embodiment of the past, both good and bad, filled with pictures and memories. And most of all, stuffed animals. Now, Teddy, why don't you take a look inside? It's fine. I don't mind at all. Do you like it? I made everything just this way so that they have space, but also don't feel lonely. Or so I've structured it. If that even makes sense anymore. Structure, order. Sometimes I wonder about these things. Just what does it mean? In the face of the massive adversaries and titans. Sometimes they break my understanding of things, but I never fear them. I fear for those around me. Now maybe it's presumptuous of me, but as the commanding officer, and you stepping into my quarry, I'd like to give you a direct order. This is something you can turn down, only if you do not feel the same. In which case, I will never do something like this again. So make no mistake, this is make or break. Now, Cadet. Teddy Bear, I need to ask you to go through that door there. Again, you can refuse, but if you go through, well, I did say you accrued a punishment today. I thought it might be high time you took me more serious. You see, I'm a man of action, and I don't like waiting around. Is there anyone who does? And you, wearing those brand new clothes, it makes me want to devour you, one bite at a time. Do you like this room? You're the first person to see it in over 5 years. Maybe it's befitting that I fell for you, my little teddy bear. Oh, baby, You like that, Cadet? I can't hear you. Come on. I asked you a question, Cadet. Now tell me the answer. That's in order. That's a good teddy bear. Show me. How lewd you can be. I've seen during the day those little things that you've done. I can't get enough of. So why don't you show me? Show me more of them. I guess that'll leave a mark, won't it? Cadet. That's just how I like it. Labeled. Orderly. Mine. Now, that attention, Cadet. Salute. Now, just relax. I want you to salute while I tend to your nethers. Do we have an understanding? Say yes, sir. Come on, say it. Or else I could be a little more forceful with you. No. Yes. Good. You can be obedient. That's a talent all its own. Come now. Why don't I show you what you really need? Down here. If we just take off layer after layer, look what we'll find. A treasure. Down here. No, I said keep saluting. You must be vigilant, soldier. And I'll teach you some of that now. Keep that salute going. I'm going to take you. And it might be messy. Hold the salute. Yeah. That's a good cadet. You're a soldier now. There's no need for a soldier to question orders. I see you're getting into things just a bit now more. Good. Holding that salute. Oh, you look shaky. Don't enjoy your punishment too much. It'd be a shame if I had to do more. Oh, but I'm a dutiful instructor. I couldn't turn you away. Good soldier. I like your attitude. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm taking it like a champ, And that's what I call tasty. At ease, soldier. I guess I could give you just a bit more. What you've been waiting for. I can see it in your eyes. Now come on. Hands against the wall, soldier. It's time I showed you. Reprimanding for your actions. Though something tells me it won't be much of a punishment to someone as lewd as you. Do you like that? Feeling of me rubbing so close against you, your most tender of parts exposed. I can't get enough of you. You're definitely my teddy bear. And what if I were to just shove it all the way? What then, my little teddy bear? Would you sing me a song of your sweet voice? Why don't you show me? Show me what you can do. Entice me, and I might just do that. That's in order.
Now if you're trying to impress me, you can do better than that. Come on, put your back into it. Yes. Now you're talking my language, cadet. Put that training to good use. Don't you want to impress your superior officer? Show me why you deserve it. My personal training, my personal time. You've done good enough, I suppose. But I'm going to have to reprimand you further. Personally. That's what I want you to feel. Fully immersed in your captain's embrace. What are you thinking of with an expression like that? Do you like the feeling? All that emptiness filled at once. You feel amazing. I can tell your body was aching for this. Now, yeah. Yes. Let me hear that sweet voice of yours. Don't hold back. That's in order. Yes, that's right. You belong to me now, cadet. You're my responsibility, and I'll take you to the next realm of success. Of how much you deserve it. Ah, yeah. Baby, you really are like a teddy bear. Only so much more lewd. So much more honest with your body. Yes. Yeah. 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 Come on. Show me what you've got, baby. Now, there's one last order for you, cadets. You're gonna have to take everything. No hesitance. No complaints. No holding back. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, baby. Show me how much of a load. How much dirty thoughts are in that brain of yours. I can only imagine. I can only guess at what my cadet's brain is thinking. Getting pounded so hard by, well, do you like the intensity? Yeah. I bet you do, cadet. Your superior officer is very pleased with you, and, so pleased I'm gonna paint your insides nice and colored. Get ready. Let's take it all, cadet. That's an order. Yeah. Not bad, cadet. I think our training has been paying off. You're not so bad at this now. A lot better than when we started. Now, what I want from you is simple. You're gonna be a good cadet. Listen to your orders. That's about it. You never leave me. Got it? Your place is at my side. The sooner you understand that, the sooner we can be a cohesive and tight-knit relationship. No. How about we cuddle and talk about ourselves for a minute? Maybe a while. Maybe an hour. Maybe a day. I don't quite care how long it is. Because truth be told, I may have told a little white lie to command and said we're out on training exercises all day. So if you want more of me, here I am, waiting for the next opportunity to show you how awesome I am, and to show you what it means to be a good member of, well, my own personal cadet is a better way of putting it. Screw the army. Screw divisions. I don't care about that. None of that matters right now. Only you, I, and whatever we want matter here. That's what I care about. Nothing else. Now why don't you be a good little teddy bear and tell me, what is it you look forward to next?